Today on Drawbli, we are drawing
tigers.
You can join us by sharing your art online using the hashtag Drawbli and click the subscribe button to be notified of future videos.
All right, Ben, tell them why we picked tigers.
Because it is the year of the tiger on the Chinese zodiac, of course. I'm sure we are not the only people to think of this, and there are probably going to be a lot of tiger drawings. But I don't know if they'll
happy
be...
to join the throng.
Yeah, I'll join the thong, yeah.
No, Ben, no.
But I don't know if any of the tigers are going to be as sexy as my tiger.
Yeah, you chose a Zootopia tiger,
So,
which I told you about just now.
Yes, I didn't know this was a thing, apparently.
I don't remember when it just got really memed for a while.
It memed?
Memed.
Oh, memed.
This one very short, brief shot from Zootopia of this one tiger on a train.
Is he on the screen for like 5 seconds?
Not even. And he just has this look, as you can see. Well, you only have his head there, but...
He's just looking down at an iPad. Is there something like a tablet?
And everybody's like, oh, that's gonna be my husband. Like, he looks like he'd be so nice and take care of his family and be such a good guy.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's super
tiger
funny.
Guy.
It's awesome.
He's just like, he's on screen for half a second. Was it like a tweet or something that went viral?
I'm not on Twitter. I don't know.
What's the meme? What's the joke?
The tiger who treat me right,
Tiger who treat me right. Are you drawing a tiger that treat you right?
He looks like he'd treat me as dinner.
Oh, treat you to dinner.
Treat me
that
as
does sound
dinner.
like a nice tiger.
No.
My tiger is very cool. I like him. He's got some fun shapes going on. As someone that enjoys the stylized art quite a lot, he's got some cool shapes going on.
Yeah,
I'm just trying to figure out his proportions.
Same. Oh, proportions are real hard.
The bane of my... Well, a lot of things in drawing are the bane of my existence, but right now it'd be proportions.
Yes, I think...
Did you choose... Oh, you did not. I thought you chose an albino tiger.
No, he's just in the snow.
It's very cool. I like it. Speaking of snow, it is the new year, and it should be frigid out. It was 70 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yeah,
today,
in the Midwest.
Insane.
What's up with that? Makes for a really nice walk. It makes everything feel, though.
Yeah, we just got back from a walk.
Here's why I love that it feels
at our
this
local
way.
graveyard.
Yes, happens to be our closest
Cemetery.
park, quote unquote, within walking distance. So we go for a walk. I always really like graveyards in a non-macabre kind of way, though. They're very peaceful. They're usually very well kept, and they're just a nice place to reflect, I think. A lot of the time.
Think about death.
Not about death, but also about life, I like them. I always have. There's one that I would walk to a lot, or my whole family walked to when I was young as a child a lot.
Yeah.
So that was just a normal kind of destination, I guess.
I mean, yeah, we do have a very nice park pretty close by. But
not quite close, and it is really nice. It's got walking trails in the woods, and
it does, yes. But in terms of a quick around the block kind of thing, it's a pretty nice distance, and we are very boring, and we like to go for walks.
I don't think that's boring. You said in another episode that you were like, "Are we boring?" And you have the wrong idea of boring connotations, or if we are boring, you need to wrap your head that this is a good thing.
Abby, we made a show where we're drawing and we like to go for walks. We're boring people.
I am so about it. I think I told you. Did I tell you that a coworker told me that I was semi-retired?
Oh God, you are not semi-retired.
She was like, you work whenever you want. I was like, I don't work whenever I want. I work part-time here.
At the hospital, but you also work here. You do a lot.
She's like, you go on vacations? I'm like, I've been on one.
Literally one vacation. The first vacation I've been on in a long time.
I know.
a very long time.
But I still took it as like this utmost compliment of like, yes, because I have my life together. I mean, a part of it is we don't have kids or anything, which, adds such a bag to the mixture, which is, I'm sure, very worthwhile.
That's right. We have a big announcement today on
Drawbli.
Drawbli.
We do not. Stop it. No, we do not. Gosh, you're terrible. Oh my gosh.
That's how we're announcing.
No, there is no. Oh my gosh, you're awful.
We're doing the gender reveal soon.
Oh my gosh. It's a jerk.
It's a jerk.
It's you.
It's a baby folly gown. Oh no.
Anyway, where was I going with this? Oh yeah, so you were saying it was like 70 degrees on our walk, and I was saying I love that because normally New Year's around where we live, it's still very like cold and yucky and rainy, and it doesn't really inspire that reflection on a new year and new beginnings that you kind of would like to associate with the new year. But with this spring feeling weather, this feeling of like winter's going away, even though it truly has just not even quite gotten started, it's much more...
Yeah, you've been reflecting?
Mm-hmm.
What have you been reflecting on?
Just stuff,
Just
reflecting.
Stuff. Yeah.
Let's see here.
Well, I mean, it's the new year. It's 2022. We can leave that bad year behind into the next year. Not that the last year was entirely bad, but there were quite a few bad things going on in the last year or so, and it's good. It's nice to. I like New Year's. It's like I don't want to say it's like my favorite holiday, but
But it is.
I just like you were talking like spring, like the change. Everybody's like feeling really motivated.
Exactly. It's the
I like that
motivation.
attitude.
Yeah.
I'm a very self-motivated person, so I like to see other people kind of.
You want to surround yourself with people who
Kinda feeling
foster,
that too.
that similar mindset. I mean, it's very important to
I'm into it.
surround yourself with similar mindsets to what you're trying to achieve. But yeah, no, I really love the.
Which is why I'm glad that we're both into learning how to draw.
Oh yeah,
It'll be a fun year.
Oh yeah,
Hopefully
we're very fortunate because both of us happen to be into very similar things like climbing and I don't know, general health and wellness.
climbing and that's about it. Sure.
No, I mean, we're both like into just overall being fairly healthy. Okay, so pause here, not real pause, but like I have my basic sketch down here, and we've
okay.
talked about this already. The tiger is a little bit intimidating. I'm just not sure where to go from here.
Oh, don't worry, my tiger's turning out horrible.
I mean, he's not good. Should I just try to block in some color?
I want you to get messy with it. That's the word that I want you to embody for this drawing.
Okay.
I'm going to get. You know what? I'm gonna get messy with it too. I feel like we should have a slogan
Okay.
for the year. And
For the year
my
2022.
slogan for the next year is I'm gonna get messy with it.
Okay.
I don't know what that means yet, but
My slogan is not that yet, but maybe
no,
it is.
no, we should come up with our own slogan for the, a guiding light.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to do that on the spot. I'll tell you that much.
Something like quantity over quality, or
That doesn't
quality
sound good at all.
quality over quantity. I'm just saying we're gonna have something.
Okay.
We gotta have a guiding
We'll
light.
get there. A guiding light.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll get to our guiding light. Well, speaking of guiding lights, to reflect back on what I've been talking about since we started but haven't gotten anywhere with. So I was walking today with you and we're reflecting, right?
Oh.
And
okay.
it just made me reflect on what I've been reflecting on lately.
Yeah.
Just about like goals.
Goals.
Right? Because New Year's, goals, life in general.
Life goal.
Not life goals, I should say, but the purpose of goals more so. Because I think something that I was thinking about earlier this week was the fact that I was like, man, I've set up some goals for myself recently and in the past that are fine. They're good goals, but sometimes it can be hard to retain
So
the
there are,
point.
Yeah, retain the point.
To understand like why even this sounds sad, but it's not I don't mean this in a sad way, but like the point of even having a goal, the point of striving for something. Why strive for something that's not...
There's lots of reasons.
There's lots of reasons. There's
Okay.
lots of reasons.
I'm not sure I understand what you're trying to say.
Well, I think I was, in my head, I was kind of breaking it down in terms of like what kind of goals we can have.
So I know a lot about this, actually, as someone that's into this kind of thing.
Well, let me finish my thought though, and then I want to hear what you have to say about it, because I think you do. Yeah, I do want to hear what you have to say.
Finish your thought.
So I was thinking about like our drawing goals, and for a moment it struck me, and I swear it did not strike me in a depressing way at all. But I was like, well, what's the point of it all? And
Gasp.
I know. See, doesn't that sound awful? But I didn't feel like distressed by that thought. I didn't feel like, oh, what's the point of it all? I was just more thinking like, well, if I'm not necessarily going to make a career out of this or anything, not necessarily, not that I won't, but not that I will, like, would that be enough just on its own for the sake of its own self?
Is it enough?
If I wasn't going to use it to, I don't know, make money.
Okay.
Same with other things like I've been practicing piano a little bit here and there, stuff like that. Just personal enrichment kind of deals.
Okay. And that's where you are right now?
That's
asking that question?
No, now I want to hear what you have to say before I go on. But I was reflecting on the point of having goals.
The point of having goals. Well, why don't you tell me the point of having goals? Why don't you finish your thought? Tell me.
I don't actually think I've finished the thoughts. So you go ahead and fill me in on your thoughts.
I think I would agree with you on that statement. I don't think you finished it either. But that's okay. So about goals, there are good goals and there are bad goals. There are different types of goals that you can set. I think the best example is probably a bad goal first. So like saying, I want to get better at drawing. Well, that's a little vague and probably not like a super great goal. You could probably do a little bit better than that. But, if it's just something that you do kind of for fun, I think that's fine. I don't think it's a great goal. I might say bad goal, but that's like maybe a little bit of a misnomer. A better goal might be like... So, in my opinion, the best type of goals are goals that are more schedule-oriented or more the act of doing. So, for example, I will draw once a week for X number of hours, right? So that would be a good goal, because you do want to get better at drawing, but you're not going to get there just by saying it. you gotta do the thing, right? So a really good goal is to like make a concrete number, like, oh, I will do this for 1 hour every week, or whatever. So that would be like a really good example of a good goal. But yeah, there's all sorts of different ways that you could go about that process. What were you about to say? You looked like you wanted to say something.
Oh, well, no, I was
Jump on in.
Oh, I was saying, yeah, I do get the process of like how to set a goal. I went to a seminar once on it actually that had a whole acronym on how you set a good goal.
Oh.
Tell
me the acronym.
SMART. So it was specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and I think the last one was timely.
Oh, I did it. I did all of them.
Yeah. So there you go. I mean, like setting a goal, setting an achievable goal, I know how to do that.
Okay.
But
now you're asking the question, why?
Yeah, sometimes it's like, not in a sad way, but like what makes a goal worth setting in the first place?
Well, a lot of it comes down to desire. What do you want from your life?
That's why that question gets so hard, because that is a question I think many people really struggle with.
What do you want to do this next year?
Exactly.
I want to draw a lot more, and I want to slowly get better at, actually I want to get quickly better at drawing, but
so just to explore that more, why do you want to get better at drawing?
I really like drawing. I really enjoy doing drawing. I think it's really fun to do.
That's a good reason.
And I think it's fun to do things well. I enjoy being...
It is fun to do things well.
I enjoy being good at the drawing.
I like that. I want to actually.
It's a very rewarding form of art.
Yeah, and I like what you said about I want to do it well. Just the fact of doing it well is almost kind of reward enough in itself. Because that's something I was thinking about. I was like, well, what's the point of getting good at it? You know, it's something to do, but what's the point of getting good? Well, there's such a. I like what you said about just wanting to do it well.
Well, I mean, so here, let's start with this question. Do you like drawing?
Mm-hmm.
Why do you like drawing? Do you know why? Is this kind of fun for you? Is it?
I've never written an essay about the subject, so I've never really put the thought into words.
Yeah, so you like drawing, right?
Yeah.
At least we can say that.
Yeah.
I also enjoy drawing. Do you want to get better at drawing?
Yeah.
Why?
That's what I'm trying to answer.
Okay.
Personal satisfaction.
Personal satisfaction.
Is that enough though?
Here, okay, let's do this. Do you enjoy bouldering? You know,
Yeah.
our rock climbing that we do.
Yes.
You do. And that's just something that you like doing, right?
That's a little harder for me because I pair that so much with like personal fitness, which is a like core value that I hold.
Okay. Well, why do you want to get better at bouldering?
Because, oh gosh, I guess because it's fun. It's really fun. It's fun to improve at bouldering.
Okay, well there you go.
But should all goals just be related to like what's fun to do?
No, absolutely not. There are tons of goals based on need, like legitimate, you know, like, oh, okay, so like I had a goal at one point where I wanted, or I kind of needed to get really good at digital sculpting in a somewhat short amount of time, and that was I intentionally kind of put myself in a pressure cooker, so to speak, but also it was a very needed thing for me at the time, and that was that's a different type of goal. It was a very difficult thing that I did, and I ended up meeting that goal. It was a long-term goal. It was like a 2-year thing. But that, you know, there's all sorts of different types of goals or reasons why you might have a goal. When I started sculpting, I didn't I immediately loved it. Like, I enjoyed doing it and it was really fun. It was something that I wanted to do for a living. But like, I turned that into a thing where I was like, I have to get good at this like right now. Or else I'm never going to get a career in this thing. Like, it's just going to take way too long. But yeah, there's lots of different reasons why you would set a goal. But I think kind of taking the time to think about why you want something is very important, or why you need something is very important. I don't need to get better at drawing, but I want to. It's a really fun thing. I look at drawing as one of my hobbies currently, but I also look at it as something that eventually, one day, will help improve my other artistic endeavors that I pursue professionally. So I don't look at that as like something that I expect to happen anytime soon, but it's more so just like a nice bonus that I get for doing something that I really enjoy. What's nice about, what I do for a living is that sculpting, digital sculpting, is not just my job, it is also my hobby. It is a fun thing that I get to do. And that is not something that everybody gets. Not everybody gets to just do a really cool, fun thing that they love doing for a job. That is not everybody's lot in life.
Yeah.
I am very, very fortunate to have that kind of situation. And I'm very happy and very lucky to
have settled on it.
Attained that.
Yeah.
Through a lot of hard work, but also through
a
lot of luck. Luck plays a huge factor into my situation. In terms of finishing touches on your tiger, you got anything fun going on over there?
No, I mean, I knew going in that tiger would be really hard. So I wasn't going to stress too much if he didn't turn out, like, incredible, which he has not at all. Just kind of this is what it is to draw a tiger, I guess. Kind of that idea of...
You know, when I started drawing this tiger and you told me about how this tiger was a major sex icon on the internet.
No.
I
tell
thought
you that.
I thought to myself, there's no way I cannot make this tiger sexy. But I did find a way.
You did? Well, congratulations.
I don't know.
Cleaning up the internet one tiger at a time.
Yeah, I'll remove all the sexy tigers from the internet. Don't worry, guys. I'm on it. But yeah, in terms of finishing touches for your tiger, Abigail.
Oh god, he's really bad.
What are you going to do?
I don't know. I could keep kind of like playing with it and having it not really go anywhere much better.
Ooh,
which is kind of worse.
That's
I know.
the spirit.
I know. But it's kind of the truth. But it's okay. Not everything turns out
I think
great.
it looks really cool. You got I love how crazy you get with your textures, and you have.
I do like to use different textures. Maybe I can give him just for fun, a little background or
just
something.
for fun.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
I regret saying that. Let's see how he looks with a slightly darker background. Ooh, it really drives home the failings on my part, but that's okay.
I really tried with this guy to give him some extra form here at the end, and it did help, but hoo-wee. Tiger hard. No, your tiger looks so fun. Your style, the way you approach doing animals like that, where it is kind of messy, is really cool. I really like it.
Thank you.
I've seen you do that a number of times with different things, like your Borzoi dogs that you love drawing.
Oh, I do love Borzoi dogs. I think Borzoi dogs are probably a lot of work. I don't know if we should ever get one, but I love them.
Yeah, we're at least right now we don't have a pet, not pet people.
No, not yet.
For where we live.
We're just jet setters, apparently.
A jet setter? What exactly is a jet setter?
Somebody who gets on a jet all the time and is always jetting off to different vacations.
Is that what that means?
Yeah, I think so.
A jet setter. Wow, we should start taking a lot more vacations.
I know, we
think.
have
live up
a
to-
reputation to live up to now.
I will happily.
Semi-retired.
Yeah, definitely not. Not even close.
No, not at all.
I wish.
Long way from that.
Actually, I don't wish. You know, if for some reason, not that I buy lottery tickets, but let's say we won the lottery somehow, by skipping the first step of ever buying a lottery ticket, I would definitely not stop doing what I do. Like I said, I love it. I enjoy making art. I enjoy teaching,
Yeah. No, you should definitely keep going.
I like what I do. And I do what I like.
And I do what I like. I also like what you do.
Oh, why thank you. I'm glad.
Let's see.
I'm glad you approve. Wow, my tiger is... when I said he wasn't sexy, you remember that?
Yeah, I do remember that.
I was wrong.
You retracting that
Yeah.
statement?
It came back. I found it.
Oh, good. I'm so happy for you. My tiger he's about done for, I know I could work on him for a long time
My tiger.
and actually probably get somewhere, but for what time we put into these.
Hey, remember when I recently did a tiger eye and I spent the whole time working on the eye?
I do, because it was the eye.
Yeah, I spent all that time working on an eye and I could barely achieve that, but now I'm
Now
yeah,
look at you go.
let's try. No, I'm saying this is way too much. This is way too much.
No.
No?
No, not at all.
Okay. If you say so.
I do.
All right.
Let's see here. I guess he's about, I don't want to say done, but,
Finished. Abby, you're not dumb.
No,
You're
not dumb.
you're
finished. I'm throwing in some extra textures for my background here in the last few moments. Oh, look, there's a brush called Driven Snow. It's exactly what I have going on here. Just throw that on a layer on top of everything else. There we go. Now he's a snowy tiger indeed. Okay, Ben. A few minutes have passed. I want to know how your tiger has turned out.
What are you talking about? No, this took seconds to do.
Seconds.
Only seconds. Okay. Yeah, my tiger sucks, but that's okay. Here's my tiger. You can take a look at my
Oh, I'm starting to see a style emerge with you. I specifically in like the outlining of the eyes that you do, you tend to give them a good thick outlining, and I can see that coming through, as well as like the form and structure you go for. But yes, you have created, and that is the point, is to create.
Wow.
Welcome to the year of 2022.
Wow, thank you. So kind. Your tiger is beautiful and perfect.
Oh my gosh,
That
stop.
turned out really cool.
I did like how the snow kind of came in at the end and saved the day a little bit. His face is dumb. Don't look at his face.
No, his face is really cool. This, like, honestly reminds me of, like, a tapestry that you
Oh,
see.
thank you.
I would pay money for this and hang it on my wall. I think many people would. I think, like, honestly, this is going to be the first product in the Drawbli store.
Wow.
First, only,
Yeah?
ever
How
product.
much should I list it for?
At least, I mean, we're talking high quality tapestry for $500,000.
Remember when
like,
I wanted
around
that
there?
tapestry off of that one website that just said yours truly in block letters?
I do remember that.
And I was obsessed with it for like a week. And then I walked myself off of that cliff. I was like, no, I'm fine. I can make that. But that, you remember that?
Thanks for watching, everybody. You can join us by sharing your
Tigers.
online using the hashtag
Drawbli.
and click the subscribe button to be notified of future videos. And with that, we say
Goodbye.
goodbye, everybody.
Tigers is hard.
Tigers, sexy tigers, even more hard.
Yeah, that's a tall order.